A section of human rights defenders in Nakuru County have raised an alarm over the rising execution of women rights defenders in the country, led by Center for Enhancing Democracy and Good Governance Programs Manager Paul Masese. The defenders have condemned the death of Elizabeth Ibrahim Ekaru, who was allegedly murdered in Isiolo County on 3rd of January 2022.
The death of Elizabeth Ibrahim Ekaru, a human rights defender from Isiolo County, continued to raise more questions than answers. Ekaru was allegedly stabbed to death by her neighbor on Monday, 3rd January 2022, while attending a burial in Kambi Gabra in Isiolo County. The mystery behind her death is yet to be unraveled, but the suspect is currently in police custody, awaiting to be arraigned in court. The incident has since been condemned by a section of human rights defenders in Nakuru, who are raising concern over what they term as violence being meted on women human rights defenders in Kenya.
The death of Elizabeth Ekaru comes at a time where we have experienced increased femicide in Kenya, especially of human rights defenders. So this, we colleagues in Nakuru, we call on the state to ensure the protection of human rights defenders in the course of their work.
Ekaru's death coming in the wake of an ongoing probe into the death of Joanna Stachbury, a human rights defender and environmentalist who was allegedly murdered for standing up against building in Kiambu Forest. Human rights defenders are now calling on a fast-tracking of investigations into what they term as a rising trend in the murder of women human rights activists.
The Office of the President, through the Director of Public Prosecution and Inspector General Office of Police, to give an update and accountability on the progress of all femicide cases in Kenya.
We can only remain optimistic that the suspects will eventually be convicted, because if they are not, the tree of impunity will be watered. We wait with bated breath to see that day when the court convicts the murderers of human rights defenders.
They also want the Office of the Attorney General to fast-track the review and adoption of the Human Rights Defenders Policy, a tool designed to give guidance of the work of all human rights defenders and their protection by the state. For Lunchtime News, I'm Safin Aching Ouma.